You are more attractive than you think. Your beauty is so singular. Your beauty is not what people copy paste, like doing things to look the same. You embrace more of your natural traits. And people don't understand why they find you attractive. It goes deeper than your physical features, which are mesmerizing as well. And sometimes you know it, other times you forget about it. But it goes deeper than the physicality, right? It goes to your energy. It goes to your emotions. It goes to your whole aura, the vibe that you give. All of that is what makes your special concoction of attractiveness, of authenticity, of what might be intimidating to some people. The person this video is for doesn't even know that they are attractive because they don't see themselves the way people see them. They might think, oh, I'm so intimidating to other people. Or they might think, well, I'm not ugly, I'm not beautiful, I'm just normal, I'm just me. And it's because when you look at the world from the outside, you don't try to see people for what they have or for how they look. You are more focused on the inner world. And so it is when you notice how the opposite sex maybe is reacting with you, interacting with you, that you think, oh, maybe I am actually attractive. Maybe I am actually more beautiful than I think. And yes, you are. You are more attractive than you think. Because beauty, you see, is not just about your looks. It's not your style only. It's not your hairstyle and the clothes that you are wearing or the beautiful makeup that you are wearing or not, or the beautiful nail polish or not. Beauty is actually something that is both innerly and outwardly perceived. That's why they say beauty is in the eye of the person who sees it. When you think, I'm just me, you are so right. Beauty can be taken in, beauty can be given out. And what makes you beautiful is actually you loving yourself, accepting yourself, being yourself authentically. You see, authenticity is one of the highest vibration, and this is why it is one of the things that make you the most attractive. Imagine how many times we are afraid to be just ourselves. When we say being our authentic self, it actually just means that we are giving ourselves permission to just be our true self. Yes, we might make mistakes. Yes, we might be attractive. Yes, we might be less attractive. We might have part of ourselves that we think are more attractive than other parts. Attractiveness, authenticity, beauty is about loving all those parts of who you are. And the person I'm talking to, sometimes you notice, oh yeah, I'm attractive. If you look in the mirror, maybe you can say, wow, you are so amazed by what you see. But there are other days when you look in the mirror and you think, okay, right? And all of that doesn't take away anything from how attractive you are. Don't let other people define how attractive you are. Instead, focus on loving every part of yourself. You know, our being is multidimensional. We have this physical body, and most people are so focused on this physical body and the physical world. But we know that we are not just this body. We are a soul inhabiting a body, right? So that other aspect of ourselves, that other dimension, that is actually who we are, our soul. This is also something that we need to take care of, that we need to embrace, because our soul knows, right? Our heart knows. Sometimes you think that people are afraid of you because they think you are intimidating. Your authenticity, maybe your rawness, maybe your direct way of talking, they might be intimidated by that. That intimidation makes them feel like they are afraid of you. But that fear is actually some kind of protection, right? Because if someone is intimidated by your energy, then they don't give themselves permission to talk nonsense to you. They will think twice before they come to you with anything. So your energy being intimidating because you are so aligned with who you are, because you are so authentic, is actually a protection. So please, even if you are thought about it, don't change yourself for other people. Instead, stay true to yourself. If there is a situation where you can piss other people off or you can piss yourself off, always choose to not piss yourself off, because you will be living with yourself all the time. So protect your energy in the sense that when you are taking care of yourself, when you are asking yourself, how can I be even more of myself? This is actually revealing your authentic self more and more. When that authentic self is rising and rising, because we know that it is layer by layers, right? So the more that authentic self is rising, the more your people aligned to who you truly are going to be attracted to you as well. You see, a magnet doesn't go around and say, please nails, come and stick to me. It just stands, and the nails cannot help but come and stick. The more you uncover that authentic self that you are, the more you attract your true people to yourself, the people aligned with your soul. And don't try to have everybody aligned with you, because that is almost an impossibility. Why? You being your authentic self, the duality existing, you cannot attract everybody. At least one person will be for you, and at least one person will be against you. Not because you are doing something wrong or because you are doing something right, but because of the duality. Meaning that for anything that you will think, there is an opposite idea to that. And there will be one person at least reflecting that idea to you, right? So because of that, when you try to be your authentic self, you cannot be for everybody. You will attract the people who resonate with the same ideas as you, the same worldview as you, but you will equally repel the people who don't resonate with those ideas, with those worldviews. It's not about being right or wrong, it's just about resonance. Your gift for this planet is you being you. You being you is the most attractive thing that you can do. Sometimes you feel like being a highly intelligent, highly attractive person can make it complicated for you to find a mate. But the more you elevate yourself, the more you go out there and show who you are, the higher the probability for you to meet your match. You put yourself in the right environment and you find people who resonate with your energy, with your vibration, with your authentic self. Because if you cannot even be your authentic self, how do you want people to love you for who you are when you are not even being who you are, right? So it will be like you are showing them one version today, and tomorrow they see another version and they don't know which version to love. So it's confusing. Of course, you'll be evolving. I'm not talking about your growth being one version of yourself. I'm talking about you putting a mask of, okay, I will do this thing just to please this person. And then tomorrow you react differently because you are trying to please another person maybe. This is not being true to yourself. So find your most important things in life, and even if they change, realign with what is most important to you in your life. This is how you stay true to yourself, to your authenticity. Being attractive is not just about beautifying the superficial. What I mean is doing your hair, putting some nail polish or makeup. All of that is really beautiful and empowering, right? But most importantly is your inner world, how you behave when nobody sees you. And it's not about being just one perfect version every day, but it's about loving even the lowest aspect of yourself, right? Like today I'm just me, and the me of today doesn't want to do anything. That is okay. Love that version, because she is trying to teach you a lesson. They are only lessons to learn. If you have no judgment about the phases of the journey, then you go through them with more ease, with more inner peace, with more grace. Embracing the supports along the way, people who will come and help uplift your energy. Embracing the challenges along the way, moments where you will feel like even yourself is against you, right? You don't let any of that bring you down. Instead, you rebuild yourself every time. Like you take a nap, you rest, and then after that you are like, yes, I'm inspired to do something. You go and do that thing, no matter how small it can be. And when your energy is so intimidating, it might be difficult for you to make friends online or offline, right? But don't worry about that, because it's not like you don't have friends. If you look closely, you will see that you have amazing friends in your life already. Let's start with your friend number one, you. You are your best friends, your first best friends, right? And maybe you have a partner in your life. Your husband or your boyfriend can be your best friend. Your siblings, right? They can be your best friends as well. How about those people that you have met and you don't meet them every day, but when you meet, it's like you never skipped a beat. Those people are your soul family. Even if they are not constantly around you, they are there for you. Their energy is there for you. Their frequency is uplifting you. When you think about them, it puts a smile on your face. Those are your friends. So reframe it. Instead of thinking, I don't have friends, start seeing the friends that you have. They might not be in the form that you think, like the popular person going partying here and there, but it might be the people with whom you can really share your heart and your soul, like you have no secrets with them. Focus on the quality people in your life and nurture those relationships. Write them a message right now to let them know how much you appreciate them in your life, or send them a beautiful thought, a blessing, to let them know how important they are in your life, how they have contributed in your life, how much you love them. Even if they are not in this world anymore, it doesn't mean that they don't exist anymore. They are still there, but in another form. So they can feel your energy, they can sense your thought and your blessings. Be generous with them. You might also notice that a lot of people compare themselves to you. They want to compare. They cannot help. It feels like you are constantly in competition with them. You don't want to compete, but because they want to compare themselves to you, it feels uneasy. So know that those people are seeing your light. Relax into who you really are, because the truth is they can see your light. They cannot put their finger on it, on what it is that you have, but they want it. That's why they try to compare themselves to you. Instead of comparing yourself to other people or them comparing themselves to you, the wisest thing to do is to actually focus on our own gift, on what we really want, on what our divine mission is. It doesn't matter how much you compete. If you are not aligned with that divine mission, it will not bring you fulfillment. It doesn't matter how much riches you have in this world. Yes, they are so beautiful and we want different toys or different things. But the most fulfillment will come from the things that are aligned with our purpose, with our divine mission. So when it seems like the world is against you, even your mind starts tricking you in thinking, oh, you are not attractive, oh, you are not a good friend, oh, you are not this and that. Focus. Come back to your inner alignment, that inner fire that is always guiding you to the next step, right? You don't need to see the whole road today, but you just need to know the next step to take. So let your intuition guide you and train your intuition. For moments like that, where your intuition guides you and it's correct, be like, amazing, I have a powerful intuition. Because your intuition is also part of your attractiveness. It is part of that thing, that treasure that you have and that people want access to. But they don't know that it's not by coming to you and competing with you that they will get that intuition. It is by going within. Because we all, as human beings, have that beautiful soul within us. And that beautiful soul is our guide. So the communication with our soul is what we call our intuition, seeing more than we can see with our physical eyes. So trusting that intuition is like having an eagle view perspective, right? But from our view, we cannot understand the total eagle view. We just see, okay, my intuition told me this, and I go there and I get what I wanted. Follow your intuition, trust your intuition, or at least train yourself to continue to trust it, to continue to grow it, to continue to have more and more faith in yourself, in your intuition, in your divine guidance. So beautiful, gorgeous. Focus on your inner light and use the artifice just as a way to have fun. Your real treasure is hidden within. So the next time that a friend compliments you on how beautiful your eyes are, know that it's not just about your physical eyes, but it's about them seeing your soul and being like, wow, what a beautiful soul. Yes, I am looking at the camera right now, but I can see and feel your soul. So I thank you so much for being here with me. I thank you so much for following that beautiful treasure that is your own intuition, that is the message of your soul, that is your divine guidance. I thank you so much for cultivating that beautiful energy of yours so that together we can co-create a more peaceful, beautiful, graceful space. I encourage you to let behind the fears, the limiting beliefs, the things that no longer serve you, and to embrace more and more of your authentic self. Why will you hide from the world your authentic self, that treasure that you are? Why will you hide it? Just because you have illusions that tell you that you, the way you are, is not good enough. But it's not true. There is nothing more magnificent than who you truly are. So know that you have so many options, and take sovereignty to choose what actually resonates with your heart, with your soul. You are always divinely guided. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Until next time, stay very inspired. If you want to go deeper on my work, then visit my website, femininerebirth.com. I will link it below. I love you so much. I send you all my love, infinite blessings, and so much abundance. I love you. Bye.